Previously on the FPV Livestream. Here's a shot of my junk. I'm actually kind of nervous about this. We got some smokes. Thought it was the CSC maybe. I think it was just like a carbon fiber short sort of thing. Nice company log bed. So there you have it, folks. Atmospheric Adventures Hercules. And now, for this week's build, prepare yourself for a machine that will make your competition literally crap themselves. It will wipe the floor with other pilots and leave you flush with winnings. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tiny Poop. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another episode of the FPV Livestream. This week, we are building the Tiny Poop, which is literally just a toilet seat I picked up at Lowe's and decided to turn into a drone. So, without further ado, here's the frame that we'll be working with. So this is a combination of a $9 toilet seat at Lowe's, the Multi-Rotor Mania Scythe, which has arms and all sorts of, this is carbon fiber with plastic porcelain. I have a 2x, actually no, it's a 1x2 that's holding the lid open so that when it flies through the air, it'll still kind of look like a toilet, and that is going to make it fantastic. Paul with the dad jokes. And on board, I've already mounted the these are the 3DR T motors. They're 950 kV 2212. They swing a 10-inch prop on 4-cell, and it's freaking fun. So that's what this is on board. Sponsored by Multi-Rotor Mania already as a flight controller. This is the Mantis F3. And underneath I have a flight controller, and this is the Futaba receiver that we're going to use. All of the arms are actually bolted in. They've got, this is a nice carbon fiber tube. You can see all the way through it. There we go. And what I've done is right there, I've made some holes, and we're going to run the wires back up through so that the entire lip of the toilet seat is going to remain clean and poop prop free. So, without further ado, let's get building. All right, 3-ply or 4-ply. So, the trickiest part I think is actually going to be figuring out how to work on this with the whole top of it stuck up like that already. There we go, that's not too bad. It could be worse. Now, one thing that I thought was pretty funny while I was bolting it on, you see how this one is on this side of the little nub here, this one's on this side? That was a little bit of a mistake, so it's actually not quite True X. Not a True X toilet, unfortunately, but you know what? Oh well. Time for poop puns. We've already made a bunch of poop puns. You are behind the times on that. Alright, I need some heat shrink. Where did I put it all? I just bought a whole bunch of it the other day and now I've lost it already. I put it somewhere smart too. Where was that? I just saw it the other day. What the heck? Anyway. Imagine a tiny whoop flying through a little poop. Or a tiny poop. Ah, here it is. Okay. Alright. So, I have Little B 20 amps. Like the OG Little Bs. Turns out that big motors running at low kV actually don't pull that many amps. So I've run these motors at full throttle with 10-inch props, totally weighed down a number of times and never had a problem with it. So I'm just going to keep using them. They are running one shot with damp light on, even with a giant prop. Are you using a seriously Dodo? No, I'm using a multi-rotor Mania Mantis F3. Oh, that would be epic. Tiny whoop through a big poop. Tiny poop. I can't even say it. Tiny. Shit. This is a giant poop. Yeah, this thing is huge. So 10-inch props on 2212 motors at 950 kV. And where are my scissors? My goodness. I'm probably like staring at them and I just don't see them. Alright, we'll do this. Little B20s, the Helios ones. Nope, these are running one shot. That thing looks like shit. Is that an Emax red bottom case? Yes. Let me power loop it while it's flying. You are welcome to do that. You just gotta get here and fly it. Or fly against it, or whatever. Okay. I'm just using that to hold that there while we were working on it. Alright, so I'm putting on ESC number 1. Oh wait, I gotta tin this still. Go 6S on this. I don't have any big 6S packs yet. Four cell will be just fine though. It's pretty heavy already, but the majority of the weight is already on, and I can fly it with an 1800 if worst comes to worst. But the pumpkin quad version of this was significantly heavier than even this was, so it would be shitty if it crashed and broke. Yes, it would. Unleash the dad puns. Okay, so I think the thing that's going to be the trickiest about this build is going to be wiring everything up, just because there's so much room. RunCam sponsors you. Yes. We decided it about a week ago and announced it this morning. Yeah. So one of my favorite parts about this thing so far has been that it's actually really, really satisfying to drill holes in toilet seat plastic. Like, it's just the way it comes out of the hole. Like, it like spirals like this, which is kind of fun. Stupid thing to be. Is that just plain old steel wool you clean your iron on? No, it's like made for soldering irons. So I'm just using a little bit of mounting tape to hold these on temporarily. You. Okay. Man, I feel like every week these builds get crazier and crazier. That's probable. Just remember, if you screw up flying, you're in the shit. Nice. Throne drone. Oh, that's so much better. Dang, I love it, Humboldt. The throne drone. Can I steal that? For some reason, it looks to me like a Sky Hero frame. There's like the big Sky Hero frame. It looks like that to me. Yeah, the idea for this came up. I had to pick up a toilet seat for one of the restrooms in my home, and I saw how cheap some are, so I found the lightest one that I could by guesstimation, and just bought it there on the spot. And then I've kind of been slowly trying to figure out how I'm going to build it over the last couple nights. It's actually taken a long time to put this thing together. I'm actually, I think there might be some interesting like vibration dampening characteristics of the plastic. So who knows, this might be butter smooth. Or diarrhea smooth. You should have the lid at a 30-degree angle to look like a mouth. Well, yeah, so I was kind of debating a couple different ways of doing it. And the reason I did it this way was so that it looks like it's a toilet flying through the air when it's in the air. Because that's just a fantastic visual. And so yeah, there are definitely options. Butt quad. Throne drone is my favorite so far. Will that fly better than the Z quad? Yes. Anything will fly better than the Z quad. That thing was awful. But it was fun. Okay. One ESC. Ugh. Can't get a good grip. Okay. I just assume that this is the prototype. The real one will be Trump's golden toilet drone, right? Need gold props. Yeah, that was a good idea. Alright, so I'm going to be using some giant wire, because it was the only stuff that I had that was long enough to accomplish this build. Without having to like solder a bunch of wires together, because that's just annoying. So we're going to go ahead and just do that. When realistically we could probably get away with like friggin' 18 gauge wire. a streamer of toilet paper behind it. That is a fantastic idea, and it's going to happen. Okay, so because I needed super long wiring runs, what I've got here is this. I picked this up at Goodwill. It's a giant ream of like telephone cabling. I kind of just picked it up one day when I was there looking for actually a power supply. Come on in, it's fine.
I was gonna make noise baking.
What was that?
I was gonna make noise baking.
Oh, okay.
So I just called my cousin.
Thank you. I was hoping that I could find like a power supply from an old computer for real cheap to just kind of throw in, use as 12 volt for charging or something. And I saw this and I was like, that's a pretty good idea. If I can steal that. Is this going to be long enough? Probably not. That wire will not be fun to solder. It's not too bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. No shitty soldering here. Okay, and then we'll do the other side while we're at it so that we can just do the front two. Is the signal ground wire pair going to be twisted? I'm not going to have both of them. I'm just going to use the signal. We use telephone Ethernet cable for 3D printer builds often. Nice. Yeah, I just kind of saw it. I was like, well, this will probably come in handy for something. At the time, I didn't know what it was going to be, but 10 out of 10, not disappointed with what it did end up getting used for. Does it FPV? Yes, it does. It will. First poop view. Nice. That's a big poop. Yes, yes it is. Stop it. Stop it. Do you think you could do a shit ass? That's a good one. Either way, good work, Paul. Game changer. Yeah, I think so. This way you can go to the bathroom in the field. and keep flying afterwards. Come here. Someone just emailed me from the stream. Where are you from originally? Your last name sounds Finnish. I'm from Minneapolis, and I am a couple generations removed from my Finnish ancestors, but it is Finnish. Alright, so I'm just going to use a little bit of hot glue to hold the wires all in place on here. Not enough to be grotesque, but just enough to hold things in place. There's no problem that can't be solved with hot glue. I call this quad the 3 a.m. Taco Bell. That'd be a large poop, not a tiny poop. Alright, so I'm going to flip it over and finish the wiring run so I can use the leftover wire that's up here. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Alright, lighting just got bad. There's a toilet seat on my desk. Will he have to go for a toilet break? Any LEDs? Not yet. But I probably will eventually. Probably not tonight. Does it have your FAA number on it, Paul? Not yet. Endless jokes from this build, indeed. So for the power distribution board and flight controller stack, what I did was I drilled 2 holes all the way through the back of the toilet seat, and then I took 2 standoffs, and I put them in tip first with some hot glue, and so that's how this is held in there, and I put some hot glue around it too just to help keep it stable. And then I can build the FC stack on top of that, and it's surprisingly rigid for what it is, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. His wife is going to complain that the seat is up. Love it. The seat is literally screwed up. It cannot go down in its current form. I guess that's the lid, not the seat. Expect to see many flies splatted against the lid. You can TP the neighborhood from the garage. Nice. I really wish I had a DSA sticker to put on the inside of the lid. TP streamer. Yeah, I will do that for sure. Are you hovering it tonight? Yeah, heck yeah. I'm just gonna do all of the. I gotta get this all. It won't take too long, I don't think, to get to that point. Suspend your second place trophy in the hole. The log. Well played. Well played indeed. Okay, back over to the other side. So we can do these ESCs out here. No, I don't need to use my big, expensive wire because I need shorter wiring runs. If I could find any... Hey, Paul. Yes. Will this have a shitbox recording? I don't know what that means. What size props will this swing? Comfortably 10-inch. Won't having the lid up cause a lot of drag? Yes, but you know what? This quad is not about efficient flying. So, is how I feel about that. Black box. Oh, okay. I don't know. Yes, it will have black box. Will probably be necessary to figure out how to get it to fly right. J-Bard isn't trying to one-up my stream again, is he? How long before drag rips the lid off? Depends on how fast it gets going. Doesn't look like it, Paul. I don't see any other lives with it. I was just joking. Thanks, though. Okay, one ESC left to give power to. We gotta get 2 more signal runs done. Just finished the Kratos. Damn, this thing is sexy. Yes. Yes, it is. I should fly this with a tiny whoop camera, like an all-in-one. That would be pretty hilarious. Or just put my tiny whoop on it. Dive the hovering shithole. Is this a 5-inch or like an 8-inch? It's a 10-inch. Which is why it's called the tiny poop. Because it's so big. It would be great if there was like some prop house, like movie prop, watching right now and was like, that guy looks like he needs a job. Because that would be fun. It's building stuff like this 24/7. Where are you going to mount this FC? I have a plan. Oh, jeez. Hey, the best part about plastic frame is there's no potential for carbon fiber shorts. Also, I just got a really interesting visual about carbon fiber shorts. Can you sit on it and fly away? In your dreams, if you believe hard enough, you can. FPV brothers, that's not environment friendly.
I have to go to the grocery.
Okay.
Do you need anything?
Sure. Which grocery store? Whatever. Yeah, whatever you see. It's fine.
Like bottles or hard?
Either. Like really, like whatever's on sale.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Okay. You need a sex doll to sit on it. Yeah, no. I'm a little bit more PC. Alright, last signal wire, which will complete our powertrain. Our power poop train thing. Stormtrooper on a pooper. Call it the Streaker. Now my favorite name so far is the Throne Drone. From Humboldt 710. That's the best name by far that this could possibly have. Alright, I'm gonna get some 5 volt for the flight controller here. Haha, there you go. Put a stormtrooper on it. The safest drone around the world won't be able to hit anything. Hey! Nice. Stormtrooper jokes, always a classic. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we forgot to wire up these. The XT60 looks like a baby. Kind of does. This was on my recommended. Okay, cool. Looks weird, just like me. Fair enough. I don't get it. Is the toilet seat new? Yes. Has never been used for flying or otherwise. I think my entire goal with this build is to just put it on rotor builds with a link to the Lowe's page. Okay, let's check for shorts real quick. Ah. Use it on your own toilet when you're done. I'm thinking through like little jokes that I could do like that. Should be good. With any luck, we'll get 4 initialized ESCs. Aw, baby. Listen to that baby purr. I feel like a mad scientist right now. Like super mad. Like just stupid. Uh-oh. Little natural vibration dampening built in. Is it gonna fly now? Yeah. Take the props off about pooping. Okay, I don't remember how to wire one of these up. 1 second. I'm pulling up the schematics over here, sorry. Okay, M1 are the square things. And next to it is the S bus? No. What? Is this not a Mantis? Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Alright, so motor 1 is the square pads here on the flight controller. Windsor race with it. This is the Mantis F3 from Multi-Rotor Mania. They sponsored a machete build, but then I was like, oh, we've got to make a flying toilet seat first. And so I borrowed the machete arms and mounting gear and connected them to the toilet seat. Much to their dismay, I'm sure. We'll do our 5-volt. And ground. Okay. It's still ceramic, which is quite heavy. It is heavy. I don't deny that. But it's not going to be any heavier than that pumpkin. And that pumpkin flew, so... It didn't fly amazing, but it flew. And that's all I can hope for with anything like this. FC is pretty loose. I'm going to fix that as soon as I get all this wired up. Okay, I'm going to check flight controller power. Money. I can put some more standoffs in the front there. Should be able to get some in there. Okay, so we got to check our motor directions. This one here is motor 1. And it's using the green wire. I gotta go back and watch the pumpkin after this. Yeah. I think it was the Halloween episode of the vlog. Or if you just wanted a clip of it flying there, it's on Instagram as well. Okay, and then so the other one on this side is going to be motor 2, which is the yellow wire. Sorry, I'm not getting you the best angle on this. But if you need me to show you how to do motor wiring, I can do that another time. What up, Paul? What's up, Multi-Beast? You seen Show Me What You Got GoPro Session Quad. Is that the one that they did today? I haven't watched today's episode yet. Okay, black wire is motor 4. And the last wire, which is the white wire, is motor 3. It was a couple days ago. You going crop dusting? Nice. I just love that you guys are sitting here making puns. Like, that's actually making my night. I love a good pun. If only I was this good at home repairs. I'm telling you. Alright. 4 ESCs should now initialize. Oh, baby. What the frick is this guy building? A flying toilet, son. Oh, shoot. I messed it up. Okay, it's not worth going back for. I actually made a hole for the XC60 to go down. Yeah, it's worth going back for. We might as well shoot for excellence with this. Ah, much better. We don't want this thing to look crappy. I mean, this is metal. Nice. How did you come up with this crapper of an idea? I was seriously at Lowe's buying a toilet seat for the house, and said, that thing is only $8. I wonder if I can make it fly. My hope is that the answer is yes. My guess is that the answer is yes. It should be perfect. It's probably a little overweight, but to a tolerable degree. Okay, now we just need a connector for the receiver. If I can find one. There's 0% chance this thing will fly. You're wrong. It's gonna fly. There's 0% chance this thing will not fly like shit. Plastic is non-RF blocking, right? That top seat need to be rock solid so it doesn't vibrate out of control. I don't disagree, but you know what? I think vibrating out of control would be a great result. There, look at that sexiness. Alright, let's power it up again. We should hear initialize, we should see flight, or yes, or blah, blah, receiver power up. Should already be bound to my radio. Got the receiver, got the motors. Alright, next step, check motor direction. I need a USB cable, I'll be right back. The lid will slow it down, yep, but I don't really care about how this thing flies as long as it flies, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I'm going to go into this mode, scoot you guys over here, beta flight. This one, connect, motors, click. Oh, put some power on. Click. Alright, motor 1 should be back left. Money! Oh, it's spinning the right way too. Look at that. Motor 2 should be this one. It's also spinning the right way. Oh my gosh. It's like we know what we're doing. 3. Also spinning the right way. For 4 out of 4. Wrong! Dang it! Alright, so we need to reverse motor 4. Which is not a problem. Wait, which one is it? This one. Paul, we need real flight footage tomorrow. Yeah, oh yeah, I promise. Dude, this is gonna be so much fun. Eh. Stop it. You're letting your public down, no smoke. Why not reverse and BL heli? Soldering iron's hot right now. Alright, let's just double check motor 4 once more. Whoa! There you go, smoke. Ah, what did I just do? That thing just lit off like a Christmas tree. Yep, pop that FET right off. God dang it. I'm not sure why that decided to go up all of a sudden. Smoke, finally. Screw you guys. This one. Okay, let me see if I got it. I know I've got more little bees, I just gotta find them. Oh wait, I know where I got one. Ugh. Nope, different kind. This might be one. Sorry to hear your fastest race quad went up in smoke just now. Like I said, you guys all just come and watch me smoke stuff. Okay. This is a little bee. That short may have been caused by remaining pumpkin phlegm from when I turned this thing into a pumpkin. Which is just the best sentence I've said all day. So if you're a first-time visitor, I just want you to know that I rush on purpose so that I make mistakes for the entertainment value. And so when you're building, take your time. Make sure you're not going to blow stuff up. Nobody wants that. Except for a live audience. Alright, how about this one? Is this one the light on fire? Alright, I'm going to try spinning up that motor again. Hopefully this ESC works. Motors, I agree. Motor 4. And we got it backwards again. Hey! Alright, let's just do it in VL Heli. This time. I gotta make sure that all of these have the same firmware too. Read 14.4, 14.4, 14.4, 14.3. Close enough. Will there be any desync issues with those larger props? Not that I've had. Can the seat be lifted to act like a speed brake? Yeah. It stays lifted all the time. Alright, let's get radio, make sure that's working. That's generally a problem with higher RPM. Yeah, I agree with that statement. Yeah, this should be on the right mode already. Okay, ESC bound, all motors armed, and nothing. Alright, plug it back in. Beta flight. Connect. Receiver. PID. Config. Serial S-Bus. Ports. Switch port. Receiver. Set S-Bus inversion. Oh wait. I bet you I know what it is. There we go. Aw, baby. That's gonna be tail heavy. Actually, no, it's not. That's what's funny. Is the center of gravity is like here. So if I put the battery forward, I can lean the center of gravity forward a little bit. And that's fine. Like, that's unbelievable. And that was an accident. I didn't like actually plan that. Oh, did we just freeze? No, maybe not. Okay. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? I was just thinking about something. Standoffs. I want to balance that flight controller just a little bit better. Because once this thing is in the air, it's like, you know, a flying death machine. So we might as well make it as cute as we can. There, that's better. We'll just do that and call it good. Where's the flight camera? I'm not going to worry about that for now. I just want to hover it. To be real honest. All right, let's get some props on this bad boy. Oh, they're downstairs. Shoot. I will be right back. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna text my wife and tell her to leave the car out of the garage when she gets back. Okay, props. Awkward silence, yeah, sorry. Is flying, toilet, and innuendo. Not that I'm aware of. Okay. You should totally eat a melted Snickers bar while you fly. That is gross, dude. I see what you're saying and why, and I think you're gross. You need to put the toilet seat over your head and take off for your maiden. No. No way. It's like 5 degrees out there, bro. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna hover in the garage. Is the plan. Saw a death machine right there. Okay, I need prop tool. All right, everybody, go post to social network that I'm about to maiden it. I need your help to continue spreading the word about the FPV Livestream. And if anybody was going to join in on something crazy with us, this would be it. Okay. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Okay, we got all our props on correctly. Flip this over. For battery mounting, temporarily, I've just got some dual lock, and the LiPo just connects there, so that it just looks like a. I mean, it looks pretty innocuous until you look at the bottom side. You're like, oh yeah, that's a whole drone, right there. 22, 12, 950 on 10-inch props. Yep. Use the stairs bar on the lip of the seat to get the CG just right. Alright, I'm going to pull all of this stuff. Built in. Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Sorry about that. 10 FPS. Why'd I go to 10? Okay. Jacket. Gosh, you guys, everybody's like, there's no audio! There we go. There we go, there we go. Alright, alright, alright. We'll just carry this by the lid. Oh god, it's too big. Fit! Oh shoot, I forgot my car's in the garage. Alright. I'm gonna back this out real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Why not fly it outside? Because there's better light in here. I want to make sure you can see this action. Alright, this is going to be utterly terrifying. It's also really freaking cold. Almost lost your side view mirror. No, that's normal. Like, look, I don't know if you can see that. He is going to crash before it takes off. Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be good. It'll fly. I hope. Okay. Radio on first. Oh, I gotta fly it from behind it, unfortunately. Oh, I forgot my neck. Okay, whatever. Are you guys ready for this action? Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. Just kidding. All right, here we go. Oh God. All right. I don't know if that was me or the thing. We'll see. It was very, very, very back heavy. I could see that the front motors were not spinning nearly as much as the back ones were. I'm so proud, no. I'm not going to roll it in here. CG is too high. Awesome. I just stayed up past 2 a.m. to see a guy make a toilet seat fly. What a time to be alive. Oh my gosh. Alright, here, I'm going to try moving the battery forward and see if that helps. I should probably, let me go get some more dual lock and a multimeter just to make sure that we're not draining the battery. I'll be right back. Unbelievable. Ugh. Flies like crap, yeah. Paul uses like $100 of dual lock per week. No, I use very little pieces. Okay. So, I'm going to take this one off. I'm going to check the voltage on it because I'm worried that we just drained it. No, it's still nearly full. That's weird. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the battery as far forward as possible. Which I guess is going to be right there. Kind of a weird spot, but we got to do what we can right now. Oh. Okay, I'm going to put my laptop back up so that I don't accidentally boop it. Jesus, that is a big roll of dual lock. Yeah, I got it for like, it came with 2 of those for like $30. All right. Why? Dingleberry. When this thing starts up, it just sounds terrifying. What was that? Okay, new strategy. Nice landing, did it crack? No! Let's see. Perfect. Okay, CG test, still back heavy. Well, this might be as good as it gets. There's like some kind of like every once in a while it seems like one motor gets overpowered by that, and it just like woo. Oh man. Plumber lately at night. My toilet has been flying around my garage. Yeah, right. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. The tiny poop. Not so tiny, but it is definitely crappy. This is the quad with which you will rip ass against your opponents. I don't know. I give up. Yeah. So I'll do a little bit more work balancing it. So I guess what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to lean the toilet lid a little bit further forward and close it to bring that center of gravity or the balance back to the front. Because like what it's doing right now is just sinking back towards the seat. So anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for stopping by this episode of the FPV Livestream where we rebuilt the tiny poop. If this is your first time joining us at the FPV Livestream, thank you so much for checking it out. This is the kind of thing we do every week. Build a quad, learn some things, and just have fun. So, next time, feel free to come by Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. If you're a returning guy, thank you so much for stopping by. It's always a blast to have you here. I have so much fun doing this. I couldn't do it without you. And then if you're a vendor or just someone that wants to see weird things get built, let me know. Reach out. Check out my website, and you can shoot me a contact form and get something else built. But yeah, this is the Tiny Poop. This is the FPV Livestream. I'm Paul Nurkala. Have an awesome night and stay flying.